This is the human side of the story. Earlier in the show, we were joined by the voice of the Edmonton Oilers, Jack Michaels. And for a gentleman that grew up in a pretty small town in Pennsylvania, he has really had a remarkable journey to the NHL.
He sure has. He started off doing some broadcasting in little town of Meadville, Pennsylvania, where he grew up. His dad was an English professor at Allegheny College. And he used to read to him the sports section of the newspaper at a young age, hoping that it would nurture his interest in other literature. But Jack became interested in sports. And in Western Pennsylvania, where football was everything, he actually gives his interest in hockey the credit to the Pittsburgh Penguins and the drafting of Mario Lemieux in 1984. And them starting to get good. But one thing that you know, Vic, is that he was inspired by Mike Lang, as many broadcasters have been over the years. And he actually compares Mike Lang to Dave Johnson, who's a famous horse racing announcer that he grew up watching. So he graduated from high school. That's where his wife graduated, also Meadville area senior high school. What's interesting is he started with the Colorado Gold Kings, and that was in the WCHL, which is the West Coast Hockey League. They ended up folding the first year that he was there, and he moved on to the Alaska Aces, where he spent a lot of time up in Alaska. And so again, going from Meadville, Pennsylvania, up to the Alaska Aces, as he mentioned in the interview, he was able to do, or he mentioned us before the interview, I'm not sure which it was because we talked so much, but he did one championship of the Alaska Aces. And so that was great. He got to Edmonton in the summer of 2010. And when the position came open, he didn't think that an American could get a job in Canada being the announcer. But I guess he was wrong. He tried with Florida Panthers and New York Islanders to get broadcasting jobs. He wasn't able to secure those. But he did get the job in Edmonton, and guess where he was when he found out? He was on a vacation with his wife in Hawaii when they called him and told him he had the Edmonton job. So he said he went from a dream vacation to a dream job, and he has done a great job in Edmonton, where he became the television he was given the television duties in 2021. He went there to be the radio guy and then got the television duties in 2021 and has been doing TV ever since. And I think doing a great job. And I love listening to his call.
I think it was so poignant also of him crediting Mike Lang with really giving him the impetus to continue his career. And as we all know, Mike Lang left us just a short time ago, but it just goes to show that the legend lives on. And it's so important also to remember those who were influential early in one's career. And Jack certainly has never forgotten that piece.
No, he's a very humble guy and a good guy. And I really enjoyed having him on this. I mean, I enjoy everybody, but he is a great interview.
Everybody brings something different to the table. And Jack is so energetic and can tell you 1,000,001 stories. I mean, we could have had a 5-hour podcast with him easily if we just took the reins off and let the thing go today.
We got to do that sometimes. That would be fun.
Certainly will.
Thanks for joining us on the NHL Wraparound podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all the NHL action.